are entering a world shrouded in mystery, where nothing is as it first might seem. It is a sacred world where a game is being played. The year is 750 AD. We do not know the rules or how many played. But this is no ordinary contest. They played this game for their lives. More than 1,000 years ago, the men who played and the crowds who watched would all vanish, leaving the arena and all their magnificent cities empty. Today, only mysteries remain. They were called the classic Maya. They built the greatest civilization of the Americas. When Europe was still in the Dark Ages, they produced artists and scientists whose achievements still astound. When London was just a town of wood shacks and dirt streets, the Maya were building mighty cities of stone in the heart of the Central American rainforest. This is the greatest of them all, Tikal. A thriving metropolis of 40,000 people, it reached its peak around 750 AD and covered an area the size of Manhattan. Less than a century later, it stood empty.
It's a mystery that touches everyone because we're all existing in civilizations, and we feel the fragility of civilization when we see something like the Maya ruins, when you see how high a civilization can develop and achieve and how dramatically it can disintegrate. It touches each of us.
Unlike so many other civilizations, the Maya did not fall to famine, invading armies, or terrible disease. Maya cities were deserted more than destroyed. The Maya who once inhabited these streets just walked away into the forest, never to return. Today, descendants of the Maya still live in the land of their ancestors. Yet their empire is no more. But why? Why did the ancients leave their magnificent cities? It is a question that has haunted historians and archaeologists for ages. Only by exploring the deepest beliefs of a people who died 1,000 years ago can we attempt to understand who they were and why they left deserted all they'd created. The trail is cold, but clues can still be found. Clues hidden in massive pyramids of stone. Clues written in a hieroglyphic code whose secrets were almost lost forever. Clues contained in ancient tales of mighty kings and dangerous gods, in a world founded in ritual and sustained by bloody sacrifice. Tales still told by old men to children, descendants of an empire that vanished long ago. The origins of the Maya lie in the forgotten histories of the first immigrants, the Asiatic people who walked across the Bering Sea from Siberia during the last ice age and settled the Americas more than 15,000 years ago. Thousands of years would pass before the primeval Maya established themselves in the sweltering jungles of Central America. Then, in a period lasting from 250 to 900 AD, the sophisticated civilization we call the classic Maya would flourish. Hundreds of cities were built. The vast territory that is now southern Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, and Honduras became the Empire of the Maya. They thrived for more than 6 centuries. Then it was over. All across the empire, the Maya simply walked away. For almost 1,000 years, their ruins lay lost and forgotten. It wasn't until the 19th century that the world would rediscover the classic Maya. In 1839, travel writer John Lloyd Stephens and illustrator Frederick Catherwood explored the jungles of Guatemala. Their work captured the romance and mystery of the Maya world, while providing the first serious clues to the origins of this lost civilization. Explorers before them had theorized the Maya were descendants of the Greeks, a lost tribe of Egypt, or even fugitives from the mythic land of Atlantis. But these men believed otherwise.
Unless I am wrong, we have a conclusion far more wonderful than that of connecting the builders of these cities with the Egyptians, or any other people. It is the spectacle of a people possessing cultivation and refinement. John Lloyd Stephens, 1840.